Morning, folks, and found an appearance in the NBA Finals under their collective rhythm now. PJ Washington, who's delivered a bunch of double-doubles, and Derek Lively in 5 runs today on ABC and ESPN. And we are underway.
Low post, but they're going to go to him. They want to, reward him, but they also want to get
Kyrie Irving. Goes quickly off the dribble, finds a cutting Gobert, who punches Red. Doncic in the paint, Lob City! Up top to Lively. A lot of bodies, Jay. Kicks it out to Randall. Spins in a tough contested 2. Left it 35% from deep after that aforementioned slow start.
the last 2 games that he's...
Connolly on the wing, pulls it. Missed everything.
He's shooting 88% from the foul line, and Jason Kidd was saying, yeah, I've been getting on him about all those misses.
On Lively. Edwards and Luka are wired for sound. Listen up to this.
Merry Christmas, boy.
Be able to call out your dunks, right?
Well, yeah, when you call a shot like that.
Edwards didn't call this for them. Here's Kyrie inside. Had it blocked by Edwards. Back out to Washington.
The second to kick it out, and then the swing.
McDaniels missed the tip. Got his follow, got scanned. His second one of the ball game over Randall that time.
His step back.
It's on the drive-by to a wide-open Randall. Good spray by Edwards for the 3. Dallas in the conference finals a year ago, but that much has stayed the same for Dallas. Luka is on the crossover. McDaniels on the baseline. His floater is pure. Ball knocked loose. Randall forced to play in a crowd that time, out of bounds.
They're bringing in PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford, and then Najee Marshall was a home run this year.
Edwards, Luka off the double drag. And Daniels with the steal. Quickly up for a couple of shots, and Daniel Gafford may have been shaken up on that play. Limping out. This game, the second of 5 today on ABC and ESPN. Cap the night off at 10:30 Eastern time. All 3 games available on ESPN Plus. So you
out has been their offense has been a little spotty throughout the start of the year. Still getting used. You thought they had it figured out a little bit, but then they've gone on this 3-game losing streak. They got a real artist.
One of a kind. Edwards elevates and got the lefty lay to fall.
That's where he's really effective, and I think there are times when he shoots threes.
Over Kyrie. That one halfway down and out. Gobert tried to
Table when he was growing up. So he talked about how Christmas was one of the few times he got a chance to watch the NBA bench about how he'd do on his first Christmas Day game. He said, well, look, I didn't know how he'd do in his first playoff. Play the game of basketball. It's my first chance, so I'm going to make the most of it, Jonesy.
Yeah, he's making the most of it so far.
Edwards was at Georgia. Played as a freshman under Tom Crean. That's his 4th assist right there. A good angle to the way he had over 40 against Michigan State. He's unstoppable.
Wow. Kyrie put Nickeil Alexander
from Dallas.
McDaniels.
Don't you think this is an expertly constructed basketball team?
Yes. Defensively, they're a top 10 team. Here's Edwards on the break. Naz Reid running the lane. Had it, quote, other player in that big deal with the Knicks that came over with Julius Randle and Jay.
From 3, he is much better than that.
There they took.
Against Golden State was 3 of 6 from 3.
6th man of the year, Naz Reid inside, misses everything. Blitz him. Gobert cross court, tipped out of bounds. Great sound from both those stars. You love to see the development. The Edwards off the mark on the long 2. Dinwiddie blows by Reid, out to Grimes on the lift. Got it. Fusions on both ends of the court. Jay, it's hard to argue that this team
made this year. I think we mentioned it. Getting PJ Washington from Charlotte, getting Daniel Gafford from Washington.
That's going to be an offensive foul against Irving. He'll come back the other way and challenge the call on the floor.
I think they're going to see. Pick up the defensive foul. Kyrie Irving gets the free throw, but Dallas keeps their challenge.
It's been Minnesota's most consistent player for most of the year. Randall, the hometown, nearby Plano, Texas. Kyrie comes off on the 3, rebounded by back to Reid. Drives it on Kleba with the lefty lay. Dinwiddie to the corner, one more to Grimes.
Roll pass from Derek Lively.
Randall, nice find inside. And the bucket. Is that what it looks like, Jay, ideally for the Timberwolves when Randall's on the floor?
Yes, they're going to have to do it.
Kobe in the lobby, ready to go out to dinner with his mom and other family members. Kobe said, "You're not going anywhere. You're coming check for dinner."
Yeah.
Kobe said he had to go. He had to go. Open Klay Thompson, and that's usually lethal.
Well, you give him that much time, usually all time.
He's up to around 39% when you play with one team for 12, 13 years and then move to a new city, new teammates.
Even Klay Thompson said, give me 25 games to get used to things and to get comfortable.
As Julius Randle goes to the free throw line for the Timberwolves, knocks down the first. Hey, NBA players, vote on the NBA app or head to NBA.com/vote before time runs out. Had it knocked away by Minot. Right to Klay on the flyby. Got it. DiVincenzo with a good sign for him. Knocking down the catch and follow.
With that kind of ball movement, that puts you in rotation really hard to get a good fake.
Klay with the sidestep three. Comes off underneath the corner. Up top for Lively, a little too high.
Yeah, just off, and that's...
Touches the paint. It's a foul against the Mavericks as P.J. Washington and Daniel a little over 4. He went to work all summer on it. He was very purposeful in his consistency.
He shot at a really high level, and those numbers, guy in total control of his game. Total control. Plays on the floor.
Coming off of a recent injury stretch. He missed a couple of games with a heel issue. Edwards splits the double. Wow, did he split the double? The deceleration move, and he turned it corner. Relocates for 3. Wow, that is a 40. Reset on the shot clock to 14. Dallas basketball as Kyrie Irving comes back. Never have enough playmakers. Kyrie double teamed.
Got the off arm pushing him out by Gobert. But Gafford, he's playing his best basketball.
Careens to the court, and Minnesota's going to have numbers here temporarily. 9 when we come back.
When you're younger, you've always watched the Christmas games.
2,500 Victory Lane. Dallas Mavericks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves in a rematch of last year with 5 on the shot clock. Time to get busy. And he does it as only Kyrie can.
Jonesy, he's the best ball handler that's ever lived. But it's because he's fundamentally sound in every area of the game. But watch what's from just the soundness fundamentally in every area of the game.
On a 9-1-1. Anta Claus is in the building, folks. What about that? Kyrie with the counter 3 at the other end. Wow, just when you, in a slight altercation here, Gafford displeased with something that
Daniel Gafford didn't like it, and they're going to have some words, but it's not. Good job by Spence.
Tough. Edwards turns it over on the ball screen action.
Where Spencer Dinwiddie, you get it down that deep. Go ahead and take it yourself.
McDaniels tipped it to Edwards. But sometimes the other guy's just a little bit better. Edwards with the soft touch. He's up. McDaniels with the rebound off the miss. Minnesota looking good offensively. Unselfish to a fault that time. With 7 to go on the shot clock.
Well, the Minnesota, his drives are down this year. He's averaging about 13 drives to the bucket per game. That's down
him when he touches the paint. Lead is 9 for Minnesota. Kyrie off the curl. Working. Conley has been conspicuous by his silence offensively so far. That 3 ball comes off. Around the Gobert screen. Pulls the 3. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
The Celtics are still, I still don't know why they have an award for 6 man. Like, why did the 6 men get it? Why not the 5th man?
What about 7? Been shaken up a moment ago, folks. He's walking. He's holding his left leg, and that's not an auspicious on 3. The Mavericks can't even foul at this point as Conley knocks down the 3.
And whatever it is, Jonesy, he knew it right away.
Yeah. Irving missed everything for Randall. McDaniels inside. Nice dime to Gobert. Sideline for a little bit.
Well, you mentioned it. They're 6-2 without Doncic in the lineup. They can play
to the free throw line where he's an 87% foul shooter. on the season. Coming off a 3-point game against Prudential at 5 Eastern, and we capped the night with Notre Dame and Georgia in the All-State.
The rim, not doing a great job in this first half.
Lively missing from close range. Subsequent steal. Dinwiddie for 3. The show and go up high for Gobert. Brought it down on the catch and got fouled. And surrounding the Golden State Warriors, who we'll see a little bit later. And Gobert at the free throw line, an improved foul shooter this year. Gobert, I mean, he basically blew up their offense. There's only 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. On the catch, .2 to go, won't count. Didn't get it off.